EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Today we've got a fun AFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Miami Dolphins. Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Miami. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Throwing to start here is Tua. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Josie Jewell. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. They run it again with Williams. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Second and 9. From the gun, it's Wilson. This one swung out to Williams. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins 16. Wilson. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll be second down. Now Wilson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And the Broncos are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. First and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Now Wilson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Marvin Mims, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Lutz with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, partner, not exactly the way they drew up the start of this one, but a chance to redeem themselves and hit the reset button here on their second possession.
And I do like that word that you just used, reset, right? In a lot of ways, it's just shaking off what happened before, starting fresh, almost like it's your first drive all over again. Go out and put your best foot forward.
Back to the air on second down, Tagovailoa. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. Down the right sideline. And in for a Miami touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 77 yards. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Great corner out there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On first down, Wilson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. A gain of 5, and that will bring up second down. Play action, it's Wilson. And he'll find Sutton on the right side, complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 28. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. First down. Play action. Now Wilson. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Marvin Mims with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Broncos have taken the lead. They'll look to run for it with Williams. And he'll get into the end zone. That gives his guys an 8-point lead.
Dolphins 7. Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only are the DBs going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. Tua to try again on second down. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Tua now on first down. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Tua setting up shop to throw again. And the Broncos get there and take him down. He'll wind up up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
All right, let's go.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He'll let this go deep for Waddle. This is caught inside the 15. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Here's Mostert. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Durham Smythe, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins have come back to make it a 2-point game.
This is why a lot of play callers love play action in this spot. You just want to freeze the linebackers just for a second. Then you got a chance to get a quick pass into your tight end right behind them for a touchdown.
Turbo 1 high. Turbo 1 high.
It's a run with Mostert. And he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful. So they kept it on the ground, got it into the end zone. Charles, sometimes you probably see teams treat a 2-point conversion differently than if it was first and goal from the 2, or I should say third and goal from the 2.
I agree with you totally on that. A lot of teams treat it as if they have farther to go and shy away from running the football. I think this is a great spot to do it because most teams play you for the pass. Go ahead and run and let your linemen surge and fire out.
And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
After the turnover, it's Tua. Completes it to the tight end, Smythe. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Tua sets up to pass it. Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
Go ahead. Solo left Zion. Ready.
On first down, Tagovailoa. And his throw is incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Looking to pass. Tua.
Give me that right back. Thank you, sir.
And the Broncos are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness. There was no one around him, but he took his eye off it, and it falls incomplete. 2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. steps away to his left. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Over the middle, complete to Judy. And Judy's going to have a Broncos first down as he'll get this down to the 40. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And down inside the 15 he goes. First down now, but that clock rolling. Throwing is Wilson. Throw left side complete. That's Williams. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. On second down, Wilson. Throw left side complete to Troutman. And the Broncos are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. They'll go again from the 3 here on second and goal. Williams. Fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. The kick by Lutz is good, and that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the shotgun, Wilson. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked up by Kelvin Joseph. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception, return for a touchdown, and this lead changes hands here in the third quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down on coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And, boy, that sure turned out well for them.
It's a run with Mostert. And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From his end zone, here's Tremont Smith. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right.
Touchdown, Broncos! Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Broncos have retaken a third quarter lead. Wilson going to throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here. And in the third quarter here, they were trying to push that to a three-point game. Instead, it'll stay at one.
And I'm a big proponent of not chasing points or going for two too early. But in this case, I understand why. You know, if you kick an extra point, you're just up two, right? So a field goal still puts the other team ahead. So you go for two here and protect the field goal lead. They didn't get it done, though.
The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. Whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given them a lot to think about, a lot of different looks. And
and Tua going to be intercepted for the
Good game.
Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Broncos are going to have it here just past the 25.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
After the interception, here's Wilson. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On second down, here's Wilson. Open man is the tight end, Troutman. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
We have seen big plays from both quarterbacks throughout this game, and there's another one right there. Going back and forth, almost like two excellent guitar soloists trying to top each other with each additional play.
Well, a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. First and 10, and they've got three tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now Wilson on second down. That complete over the middle. He's got Manhurts, the tight end. So 8 yards on the completion there, and now it's 3rd and 3.
It's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Wilson. That is caught. And he will have the Broncos first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
And the Broncos first down.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. On the move to his left. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Williams will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. 3 quarters have come and gone. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try and run it in with Burton. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Mike Burton taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Broncos get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. So now a big play here as the Broncos will line up to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Kelvin Joseph. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. And boy, figure this one out. Leading here in the fourth, and now they're going to try an onside kick. And the Dolphins are going to recover.
He was about to be sick.
They needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about tight ends in a lot of cases now, pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And he's going to go down. They get to it back at the 40. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop of the game. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. On 3rd and long, it's Tagovailoa. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Braxton Berrios, 40 yards. And the Dolphins answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. Quite the comeback here. They have erased that deficit, pushed themselves out in front now here in this fourth quarter.
This game's kind of felt like a horse race, hasn't it, partner? Because, yeah, the other guys run out to their big lead, but then slowly and surely, they've been creeping up and closing that gap. Now they've stuck ahead in front here late in the game. The finish line's not far away. They need their defense to finish this thing off.
All right, now a big 2-point
Good game, bro.
attempt still to come. It's a run with Mostert, and he'll get into the end zone. So now a field
We can do that.
tie as they up their lead to 3.
Shit, you see where I'm at. I'm here either way, Denver.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Now, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. Flushed out right. Wide open receiver, complete. And he'll be stopped right at the 30. On a play that started back at the 15, they pick up 15. On 1st down, Wilson. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. And now they're in the hurry-up. Here's Wilson to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. This is 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Now Wilson. Got a man open. It's Sutton. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 31-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Broncos.
Throwing now is Wilson. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double.
Good game, bro.
They get the 1st and save a timeout. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. 2nd down, goal to go. Williams will try again. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play, stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rush is just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts.
Good game.
25 ticks remaining on the clock.
Good game.
The noise deafening. 4th and goal.
I appreciate the game. Just have me up.
Y'all want to see me do it?
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And this is
I really do, bro. I don't lie, bro. I don't.
Well, that is the definition, Charles, of delivering under pressure. The game-winning potential. There's still a little time left on the clock, but the potential game-winning drive, and it was well executed.
I think we're going to remember this possession for a long time. We've called a bunch of games, but how about how they got it done down the stretch? Absolutely.
Hey, it happened, bro. It happened. This has been a good-ass game, though, for real, for real.
Just earned them the win. They really came up clutch when they needed it.
I hear that by every Dolphins user I beat. But every Dolphins Dolphins user that beat me, they be like, hey, yeah.
This out to the 25. Here's 1st and 10.
I know better.
Tua. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line.
Yeah, I got you. Glock reserve, I got you.
So he'll take it.
Bet I already got something later.
To keep that game ball, he was sensational. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop.
You lost by a field goal.
To go in this game.
I'm on stream. It's gonna be on my stream.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This will get the lead.
I got you, bro. Damn, you don't have my kicker like that?
So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to one possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our It's the NFL on EA Sports coming to you now from the foot of the Rockies in Denver, Colorado. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Denver Broncos. And wow, a gamble here right off the bat, an onside kick to begin the game. And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. They tried to give this home crowd something to cheer about early, but it failed. I don't know. Maybe you try that on the road to get some momentum. What about here at home?
Would agree with you totally on that. I think at home, you don't ever want to put your fans in a position where they're questioning what you're doing. And right now, they have to be in the stand saying, why would we even do that? We're already behind you. You don't need us anymore. And this one, boy, an unsuccessful attempt. That could really change the momentum of this game in a hurry.
Call that a very strong gain of 24.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right. And after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. DeAndre Swift, a 16-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. Now before they can try the extra point, a flag comes out, and they're going to get tagged for a delay of game. Yeah, a slightly more difficult attempt here from the 20. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
So first and 10 here for Wilson and the Broncos at their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake, Wilson. This will be caught. Judy. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. A first carry now. This is Williams. And they finally bring him down, but he reaches the 16. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Again, it's Williams. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Here's second and 10.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the Eagles.
They'll hand it off now. Williams. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more.
18-yard line.
Play action. It's Wilson. Sliding out of the pocket. And that will be incomplete.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
The kick by Lutz is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, they certainly got dented with that first down run. So now they've got to be back on their heels a little bit as a defense.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 6. On the option to give to Swift here. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And that is incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. Throwing is Hurts. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. Swift going to try up the middle. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. DeAndre Swift with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Eagles are able to add on to that lead. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through for 2 touchdowns.
Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. Oh, it looked like the Eagles got this back. Yes, Philadelphia football. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. Incomplete.
And there's a good opportunity to just went awry there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Hurts. Powering his way forward. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Here's Hurts to throw. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. DeAndre Swift on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
Hurts will throw.
Flush to his right. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. He's got it at the 15. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Cortland Sutton, 59 yards. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Wilson and the Broncos offense going to stay on the field. They'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught, so they do get it. And the 2 points, now they're back down to a 1-score deficit. Boy, they're down only 1 score, still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. He'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Hurts. He's going to look deep down the field. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of the momentum the other side is starting to gain.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Back to throw. He's going to go up top again.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Broncos are going to get it back here just past the 35.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. 1 play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
That's good for a Denver Broncos. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Wilson. And this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown Broncos. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Broncos are back within a couple of the lead. Now Sean Payton going to say, let's go for 2 on this one. Wilson going to throw for it. They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. Boy, they're down only one score, still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. On 1st down, Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Throw left side is intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Now Wilson.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
From the gun, here's Swift.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
DeAndre Swift
on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns.
And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes this a 9-point game.
Broncos 17. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Trying to improvise. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the 1st half. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached halftime here, and it's our visitors, the Eagles, leading this one. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And the Broncos are going to get the football. But gutsy call there. You exit the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. And that's incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, so far on this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Caught left side, Williams. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Solid gain of 18 yards and a Denver first down. Throwing again here, Wilson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Now it's Wilson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Flushed out right.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
It was DJ Jones who was there for the tackle. This a 2nd and 8. They'll stay on the ground with Swift.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
85 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
They'll run right here with Swift.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10. at the 31-yard line.
Now a give right side Swift.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Here's a handoff to Swift.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
DeAndre Swift.
A 16-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to extend their lead.
They'll try to run with Swift.
And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the two-point conversion to extend this lead. And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. And the Broncos are going to get the football. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics would tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
Now Wilson. And he's got it. Touchdown. Adam Troutman from 19 yards away.
And the Broncos are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Wilson and the Broncos offense going to stay on the field. They'll go for 2.
They'll try and throw for it. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen, steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 131 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues.
It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
First down, and they go with Swift again.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another. Welcome back now to Denver. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter.
On second down, Swift.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of 4. Now third down.
Here's a toss play right to Swift.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. He's able to chew up 8 yards on the carry there, but still fourth down upcoming.
Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And that will extend their lead even further.
So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the fourth.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Now Wilson changing the play.
Now a play fake here on first down. Rolling to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Here's Wilson. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On first down, Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. He'll find Sutton on the right side, complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Forced out to his left. Bulldozes past him. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They go play action now. Wilson.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
The Broncos on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Now it's Wilson. Buying time to his left.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
And he is such a tough quarterback to defend because you got to remember, arguably, he's more dangerous outside the pocket than he is in it. But how about the job they did defensively to stay with the receiver and knock the ball away? I think they had a sigh of relief there because oftentimes when he gets outside the pocket, big plays result downfield.
Well, throw on first down with Wilson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby.
And the Eagles are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. Now he's loose again. DeAndre Swift. He's to the 20.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
DeAndre Swift,
91 yards.
and the Eagles have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter.
Elliott now to add the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
Eagles 44, Broncos 23. Jake Elliott to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Wilson and the Broncos now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's going to be caught by Judy. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. He's going to let it fly. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
On the option to give to Swift here. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing quickly, that's caught by Brown out wide. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
It's a gain of 6, and it's 3rd down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 9 yards that time.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Eagles.
On the handoff, this is Swift. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 26-yard line.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.